I mean, the real takeaway is I should fire my two producers. This is kind of where I'm at on this thing.
Why?
Honestly, last night was a low moment, Justin, with Dave's text he thought was to you.
That was
Fireable.
Oh, that was not fireable.
Fireable. First of all, you guys did nothing over the break. Nothing.
correct.
I mean, didn't produce any content at all.
Well, the social was running, then monitoring this best of situation as best we could. Prepared if our boss said, make your own, we were ready, let you know.
No initiative on your part to decide to do that? Or you know the Patriots game with Pat Ford?
On Saturday, yeah.
Was that on the show count or anything? Was that tweeted? Was there any?
No.
That was a contest winning thing, right? Or no?
No, that wasn't a contest win because the
No videos. No, you guys did nothing over the break, right?
No, not really.
Yeah. Okay. Good. That's the initiative I like, Mike. Man, flying solo. Oh,
I guess I didn't think of that part. But.
nothing. I don't even know what. Just not doing anything else. I don't know. Or Dave. I don't really.
I'd walk in ammonia. It sucked. But.
Yeah.
But the best of is kind of how we all wanted it, no?
Well, yeah. I mean, look. The thing is, I think people expect me to be mad at Gus. Like, what am I mad at Gus for? He's retarded and he doesn't work here. Like, this is exactly what was supposed to happen.
Right. I mean, a little bit.
What?
Like, he could have done a little better.
What? I'm not doing this again. I did this a year ago. I expected it to be terrible. Here's the thing. To be very clear, I don't care at all about the best of.
Sure.
I've never cared about it. I think the fans who care about it are nuts. They want to hear 10 hours of the. Go listen to the What do you want to hear?
Right.
That's
You can choose whatever you want to listen to.
Yeah, I don't get it.
You can make your own best of.
And you're also expecting. You also now want Gus, who everyone thinks is dumb, to decide what you should listen to?
Right.
Like, I don't really even understand that. So, I mean, I knew it was going to be awful. I knew, of course, like, I was not going to get bogged down. I was not going to allow myself to get mad at Gus again for lying when I'm not paying him anymore. He doesn't work for me. Like, it was funny he wanted to do this. I think he volunteered, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, he volunteered to do it. No problem. I knew it was going to be a disaster. But these two guys just, I mean, did nothing. They don't do anything.
Well, I let you know that we could easily do it ourselves.
Why'd you do it?
You told
I
us
let
not
you
to.
know.
Why'd
You
you
said
show
not.
some
Yeah, but you told us
initiative?
not. You definitely multiple times on this program.
Was there a
said do
producer
not
show during the break at all?
No.
That happened in the past, right?
No.
There hasn't been? When I've been off, taking time off, you guys don't do producer shows?
We do some during the weeks of the show.
That's a no?
when there's show stuff.
There's never has been during Christmas.
Okay. So there wasn't stuff you would just pre-record and release or something you worked on at all during the year that you could release during the week and a half off?
No.
So it seems like you don't even want to work here anymore.
I do want to work here, but I also just wanted to do nothing during the vacation.
Fucking 3 days a week.
That's hard to argue.
Okay.
It is nice doing nothing.
I guess. Yeah, it must be. I guess so. So, I mean, okay. I mean, now I know where I stand with these guys. There it is.
I mean, I do stuff, but it was
What'd you
vacation.
do?
The company was. I didn't do anything this
You
past.
said you did. You said you did stuff.
No, not these past couple weeks.
The past 10 days.
Past 8 days.
8 days. Okay. Okay. Well, there you go. You have an answer. Ask a question, you get an answer. What's today? Thursday? Yeah. So we're what last on Tuesday? Monday? Tuesday?
Monday.
Okay. So that's not 8 days.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Monday
Friday.
to Thursday, the next week is definitely not 8 days.
Well, Monday there was the show.
What do you mean?
He did something on Monday.
A week ago Monday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Today's Thursday.
Yes.
Okay, so Monday to Monday is how many days?
7.
Okay, the next day, the 8th day would then be what?
Tuesday.
Okay, is today Tuesday?
No.
You said 8 days.
Tuesday through Wednesday.
What?
I see what he's doing. I see the miscommunication.
I don't. We didn't do a show on Tuesday, did we, or not?
That's
But
exactly
we
right.
worked on Monday, so Monday
Okay.
doesn't count.
Right.
Okay.
Monday's a day he did something.
Okay, so you're done
You got
Monday
Tuesday,
at 11,
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Monday at 11 o'clock.
The
you were
company
done.
was off on Tuesday through.
But this is still not 8 days. Damn it.
Definitely not. Definitely
Today would
not.
be like the 9th.
Definitely not. I mean, okay, whatever. I mean, these guys they got a nice long break. Fantastic. Good enough. So now I know going forward. But yeah, with Gus, it was just, but like, this is what I expect. I mean, I don't really know what to say. There's a tremendous amount of people are very into it, which I was surprised about almost. Like, this was recycled from, I don't really know what to say. He's an idiot. Like, he doesn't care. He lies. He doesn't work. We did this a year ago. I don't feel like relitigating this. I'm just going to get worked up.
I'm surprised by the people that were like, well, what did you think was going to happen when you gave it to God? Yeah, no, right.
Probably give it to him. He wanted to do it.
Right.
Like, these guys didn't want to do it. So, Confused Duck did one. I guess it was good. They kept saying we can release Confused Ducks on it. But I'm like, Gus said he was going to do it. So we're going to go all the way through here. Like, it's going to be a disaster. It was. I mean, I didn't listen to it, but I just saw like things kept repeating, I guess. Is that right?
Yeah, there were 82 repeats.
82 repeats.
Seems
I
impossible.
mean, I'm not Shark Minahan, but that's my data. Yeah.
82 repeats. Yeah.
There are
yeah.
pages. Of,
Oh, you have him, a beer guy?
Oh, I made a note of every single time there was a repeat.
Go
And
ahead.
I have 4 pages of repeats.
Okay, we'll get to that. So yesterday, 11:40 a.m. Dave, do you want us to ask Gus to come in on Thursday, complete a best of or not? Mike's in with a random Minifan. I said, I don't know, sure. And then they tell me it's up. So I tweet out. This is at 11:40. So when they ask me something like that, and I don't hear back from them, the history of our show would assume that person's going to be in the next
That
day.
is a fair
Nobody
assumption.
is
100%
disputing
fair.
that.
Yep.
So I saw Mick or something. Mick, I think I quote tweeted.
Yeah.
Said he wanted, can we have Gus in today? I said, well, you're going to get your wish. And then 6:54 p.m. Is that right? I put my glasses on.
Yes.
8:54 p.m. Wrong, Justin. 8:54. 6 and 8. You have to struggle with numbers.
Not
6 and 8 are not the same number.
They're not.
There's a number in between.
Seven.
Yeah. You know what 7 did to 9?
Yes.
What?
Unspeakable things.
What?
7, 8, 9.
That's right. There you go. 8:54 p.m. That's right after my tweet, I assume, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Justin, Gus cannot come in tomorrow. Said he has to work. Dave at 8:54 p.m. Jesus, we're going to take shit for this, aren't we? We never responded to Kirk about it. This fucking idiot thinks he's on.
Cartoonish.
Thinks he's on.
Listen, it was
It gets worse.
Justin says, what?
Trying to cover my own ass here.
Dave then a text with,
You know how this guy bitches about everything.
Listen, accountability. I'm showing that we were wrong. That's accountability.
did you know you were talking to me at the time?
No, but I'm saying
Okay.
to Justin,
Right.
and me and Justin, we're not like burying you in that spot. That's not like two people like gossiping. That's saying,
Well, yeah, but you should then just tell me right away.
oh no, we
Your
should've-
job is not then to just gossip with Justin back and forth, it's then to tell the boss who pays your salary, hey, the thing you tweeted is wrong. We didn't tell you. We knew hours ago, and we didn't tell you.
Right.
When did you know about
Well, I
this?
think we
I
would've-
mean, I'll ask for your phone. When did you tell? When did you know that Gus wasn't going to be in?
Earlier that day.
Okay. Again, I'm going to ask you. So, real quick, Justin, because I think we're struggling with this today, and I don't want to be an asshole. So, you say earlier in the day, there is a established way to tell what portion of the day we're in numerically. You know what that is? You know what it's called?
Yes.
What? What's it called?
Clock.
Well, sure. When I ask you what,
Can't be mad at this guy. Come on.
when I ask you something, what's the word I'm looking for? Like if I ask you right now what part of the day it is, what would I say? What's the word I would use?
Time.
There you go. Time.
Why does
So
that
what
take so long?
time? What time did Gus text you guys and tell you?
It was actually.
This should not be that difficult.
It was
This
actually
should not
Thursday
be
at
that.
3:59.
This should not be that
Thursday.
difficult. This should not be that difficult, right? Should it be that difficult?
No,
Okay. Why are you telling me? What time?
it was Thursday at 3:59.
Thursday.
Thursday at 3:59.
Yes.
Like last week.
No, of
Justin.
Thursday.
I'm
What?
sorry,
Today is
Tuesday,
Thursday.
Tuesday. I read it wrong. Tuesday. I read
Today's
it wrong.
Thursday, right?
Yes, I read it wrong. I'm sorry.
Let me look at this. So Tuesday, 11:40 a.m. You want us to ask Gus to come in on Thursday? Completed best of or not? So what time did he then say he couldn't do it?
He said it Tuesday at 3:59
3:59 a.m. or p.m.
p.m.
Okay. So then I tweeted out last night, which was Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
New Year's Day, Wednesday, at 8:50 p.m. or whatever.
Mhm.
So you figure that out for me. Let's say 8:50 p.m. How many hours and minutes was that in between when that happened?
17, around 17.
I think it's more than that. What time did he text you?
3:59
Okay, and I texted it. That's on Tuesday, right?
Tuesday.
I texted it on Wednesday. I tweeted on Wednesday night.
Oh yes,
Okay, so that's more. How many hours in the day?
24.
Okay, so try again.
24. About 28.
28 hours. Okay. Why was I not told in those 28 hours? Just out of curiosity.
We just didn't tell you. It was
Okay, that's not. I know you're on vacation. I didn't want to get in the way of your vacay, man. But in those 28 hours, how many minutes is that in 28 hours, Justin? Why don't you figure that out for me?
28 hours. 1,620.
Sorry?
1,620 minutes.
1,620 minutes. Okay. In those minutes, why was I not told that? So I could then, know that instead of tweeting it out. Like, why wasn't I just told that anyway? It's my fucking show.
You should have been told that.
I know, Dave. I know that.
Yeah.
I'm well aware of that. Why wasn't I told that?
There's no good reason for that.
Okay. Okay.
Christmas is a heck of a divisive time on this program.
Well, I don't know what's going on here. Like, I feel like there's apathy. Like, I don't really get it. I don't know. I don't really understand. I'm getting blank looks from everybody. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
There's no excuse.
Yeah, we should've told
usually in that spot, like Justin texted me, Gus can't make it in. I would say, okay, let's let Kirk know. Every time something like that has happened, we've always said something like that, and I don't know why it didn't happen in this spot.
So Dave says.
So Dave, when did you know?
So right then, I'm sure. Right?
I think you texted me again yesterday morning at 9:45. I'm sure you texted me then, but I remember seeing it at 9:45 yesterday. That's all. But that's still enough time to text you anyway.
Do you want us to ask Gus to come in? That Dave puts up that text that we have. Just says what to Dave's text that he thinks is to Justin, is to both of us. Dave says, puts a text up. We never addressed it with him after this. Then Dave said, "Oh, sorry, we never confirmed with you. And I just saw your tweet. He has to work." So there you go. And again, I don't think what people don't understand is I don't give a fuck if Gus is in today or not. That's not the issue. The issue is the communication. I don't give a fuck. Sure. Gus fucking stinks on the show. I don't care if he's here or not. Everybody stinks on the show. That's not the point. The show stinks. I'm just saying I don't understand. Like, I don't know what's going on here. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on.
Was that the fireable, him texting you? Was that the...
Just everything. Just the malaise, nothing. Just nothing. There's nothingness. Just nothingness. Nothingness. So, I don't know. We got a busy few months, and it's like, I feel like I'm going to do this alone. Like, here we go. Which is fine.
Well,
whatever.
We'll have to hire a new producer anyways when Conan takes over the case.
That's true. It's true, I guess. Yeah, maybe he's going for out the door. I don't know, but oof, man.
Tried to send you some stuff on that. Tried to send you some stuff on that.
What do you mean you tried?
Yeah,
was it unsuccessful?
Some stories that you didn't.
Was it unsuccessful?
Yeah.
You didn't send it? You said you
no.
tried to send it.
I sent it, and then you just.
When you say you tried to send it, you did in fact send.
Oh, I guess it was successful.
I'm going to do this all year. So everyone just buckle in. I'm going to be a big dick this year. Big dick. Big asshole. Just hang in, because I'm going to be a prick like you wouldn't believe.
It seems impossible that he would have done it that badly.
Well, he obviously didn't do anything until...
But
right?
Here's where I will
under
disagree
an hour
with
of
that.
time. Worked on it.
I think. What about all these people he talked to? Clemmer, and he talked to
Me.
Talked to all
you.
of us,
yeah.
Right. Somebody else I saw tweet about it.
Josh and James.
Josh and
They
James.
sent a video.
Ted, I think.
In mid-November, whatever the day, you remember the day you recorded with him? You did a show with him?
Yes.
On that same day, whatever that was, so mid-November, I did a show with him as well. And then when we were done, he goes, "Would you be willing to record something for the best of?" And I said, "Yeah, do you want to just do it right now?"
Right.
And he said, No. I've got it all mapped out.
Right.
And then I never heard from him again.
I don't know. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't even know what he did or didn't do. I just assume he put this together in the last minute, right? He had to have. He's
guess.
lying. That's the thing. I just don't want to get dragged into It makes me annoyed. Like, 'cause it feels like a year ago where every day's just lying.
But
like,
now,
I don't want
can't
to
you laugh at it now, though? Where it's
kind of,
now
but
it
it's
doesn't
like-
work for you. Now it's just
Kind of,
funny.
but it's just like, I guess, but it's just like exhausting. It gives me flashbacks.
But why wouldn't he just ask for help if that's...
We did this last year. I don't have an answer for that. He's a fucking idiot.
Because he was having fun. It seemed like he was having fun, like wanting to involve people. That's what the vibe
Right.
I was
He
getting.
got very quiet on Twitter, though, the last few days.
The last
like,
few days,
he
yes.
was feeling the heat. So
Yep.
it's like, well, why even try? I don't even know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Because he was like, I marked my things down this month, the best moments, to put them in
Like,
the
what
best
did he
of.
repeat? He repeated 82 things, you said?
Yes.
82 things?
But they were all, so it was in Twitter clips. It was
He
not.
just played Twitter clips?
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't even show audio? Like,
No. He found the best Twitter clips, I guess, and put them into this
Well, call him,
long
I guess.
file.
I mean, he's working, right?
Yeah,
Allegedly.
He's working at 9.
Well, Justin said when they talked, he's like, I have to see if I'm working, which was 2 days ago. So
I don't even know why he, I don't know.
Like he could have just backed out. He could have just, he had a week to just say, "Listen, guys, it's not going to work." Like,
Yeah, I would not have.
packages.
I would not have cared. It doesn't work for the show.
Your call has been
Nope.
forwarded.
Ugh. What are some of the examples of repeating stuff? Let me hear it.
Okay. First thing was Gus when he wrote a letter.
Despite popular belief, I am not high all the time. I will never show up.
Does
to
it
the
sound like that?
recording.
Yes. Yes.
That
Why does it sound like that?
Who knows? That's how it sounded on
What's
Twitter.
your theory, Dave?
First of all, I don't think he actually knows how to edit stuff.
I guess
I'm not trying to be a dick, but I
think
think
that's
he doesn't know how to
probably true.
use the audio and the video.
Very
stuff.
dumb.
So for some reason, he had this clip and he fucked around with it and it distorted because we would not have posted that audio on Twitter.
I think whatever program he used to download the Twitter clip just.
I asked
Could
Dave.
have
Go,
fucked
yeah.
Yeah, he
Go
could have fucked it up too. I apologize. That was the first repeat that happened an hour into the show.
Yeah.
His first repeat actually happened 3 minutes into the program, which was yeah.
I'd like to apologize to my friend Mick for anything I've said
Yeah,
negative.
really.
about him.
I mean, really.
If you lost a job to this guy,
true.
it would drive you insane.
This is
like,
what
the
he's-
fuck?
This is why Montana's running around, half-ass theories where this guy driving cars in the places. Dave and Justin and Dave are safe on this. Mick said, I disagree with that, but Gus might not work for the show, but he's the first guy to reap the benefits of appearing on it. The least he can do is put together a proper best stuff for the Minifans, especially after agreeing to it. I think that's exactly right. But the problem is, you're dealing with somebody whose brain is gone. Right. It's not. Yes, it's a reasonable line of thinking, but you're not dealing with somebody who has a mind.
I'll disagree with Gus on this too. He says in that little intro he does, he's like, "You guys don't want to hear my impressions." I don't know what that. I don't know what that means, but I want to hear them.
Yeah, I mean, really.
We were speculating maybe he was going to do us. Do impressions
Oh, maybe.
Hey, Mike, what do you think the best of is this year?
I mean, I don't even get it. Let me hear it. 3 minutes in?
Yeah, so this is his first clip is basically the recap of last year's.
Here's what I think. These guys did not think Best Of was a big deal. Gus kind of worked on it, not really.
That's the first clip.
That's what I
in
mean.
the
We're
program.
doing this again. It's exactly the same as a year
how he
ago.
let it off.
Yeah, it's a year ago.
That plays for somewhere around a minute and just randomly erupts your speakers if you're listening to it in the car.
Okay.
Then everybody says Mayo's making it about himself. I'm trying to get out of the way. I feel bad about Mike.
Just a totally random Mayo clip. And then a minute later goes back into
Here's what I think. I mean, yeah. All right. Any other notes or thoughts from this Best Of from anybody?
it's very hard to criticize Gus for any of this. I just wish he asked for help.
What the fuck are you talking about?
We knew what
It's
we were
easy
going
to
get.
criticize.
No, we knew what we were going to get. I just wish he would have asked for help. That's all.
Yeah, he's got a lot of issues.
And people I texted him, "Do you need any last minute help?" He said, "No, it's exporting." And when he used the word exporting, I knew we were
So
fucked.
we did this last year. I remember that word from last year. Exporting. This guy,
Right,
exporting.
when you use
Part
words like
4 is
that.
exporting. Part 3 is done. Part 4 is almost done. How long is it? It's 12 hours. It's just but it doesn't matter. This is now a DEC production.
Wow. Congratulations.
I mean, don't you think he'll do a good job?
Oh,
Oh,
he did
yeah.
a great job.
Yeah.
I feel like we won't be talking about the best of next year.
Yeah, no chance. I assume DC listens to the show. What do you think, Dave?
I'm not positive. He did reach out to me recently. I forget
He
what he
did?
said, but yeah, just checking in.
Oh.
Do you have his phone number?
I think so.
Let's call him, see if he wants to do it.
MHB's Twitter bio right now
Mhm.
is boycotting at Kirkman Show.
Really?
It might be tough for him to weigh in
I
on
think
that.
this is him, right?
What's his issue?
Middle Earth MHB.
Oh,
no.
I don't think that's.
Yeah, that's
I think that's him.
Oh, it is.
Oh, he's a big mutt guy, isn't he? He was
Oh.
born by
Oh, is that
6
what it
months.
is?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Ah.
I think this is.
I'm pretty sure. When somebody says they're doing that means they're not listening.
Hello, Dave.
Hello, DC. You're on the air.
What's up?
Good morning.
What brings you?
Okay,
It's been a very long time since we talked. Why would you call me?
congratulations.
You're gonna find out.
Whether you're listening to the show or not, congratulations. You are in charge of the 2025 Best Of for the Kirk Minahan Show. You did a good job 4 years ago. I'm
Nice.
giving you the job again. You accept the title.
Yeah, of course.
There you go.
Was I nominated by MHB or something? I did secondhand see a tweet from his.
No, we did see that, but Gus fucked us up so bad again. We went back in time. You did a good job.
Why do you keep going to these people who are totally incompetent?
Don't make me take this away from you, DC. I know I fucked up. What I'm saying is, so you accept the responsibility.
Sure, I'll do it.
Great. All right. We'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.
See you, buddy.
Easy peasy.
There you go.
Wow.
Is he going to leave a good Yelp review for that?
That's a good question. That voice brings me flashbacks before the first Madawaska show. It was me, him, and Carano.
Yes.
Because you guys took off, right?
Right.
Yes. That's crazy.
I like the idea that he's like, now why are you calling me? As if you would never get to it. He's
Right.
like, why?
It's like you didn't know. Well, there you go. So congratulations to DC and MHP, who has to now unboycott the show and be the co-host.
There's no choice in that.
Has to do it.
Okay.
Got to do it. Yeah. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I was wondering if I could interest any of you fellows in next year going on a Civil War battlefield tour.
Yes. Yep.
with Howie
I'm in.
Carr
Let's do it. Yes.
on
is
a bus.
Howie Carr
On
is
a bus
selling.
for 9 days.
Howie Carr is selling a Civil War trip for 9 days. Is Kathy with him too?
I would imagine, but they ain't going to be on the bus with you.
Got to open the window with the smell of that
Enjoy.
cunt, right, Dave? True or false, Dave? True. Of course we're kidding. Kathy's a lovely woman. Remember Howie that time when Kathy came into the room? He's like,
Oh, I gotta go.
It's a guy like.
Remember, you got literally you got a cease and desist letter because of it.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of those. This was this guy was like face to face with Whitey Bulger.
Yeah. That tells you how scary she is.
Oh, Kathy is scary. Let me
Steve
tell you.
won't fuck with her.
So is he still on the phone or no?
No, he's gone.
Oh, so 9 days. Find it, Justin. So 9 days on a bus through Civil War battlefields with Howie?
Yeah, it's got to be one of those like how they do the cruise ships and stuff.
like
that was very
That was a
trendy
big
for
Dino
while.
thing. Dino wanted that DNC with Minahan Cruise a couple of years ago. Jesus. I was like, Dino. I was like, Jerry, because Jerry was like, well, if we get paid. I was like, Jerry, good luck. I said, you could pay me $1 billion. I would not go on the cruise with 8 people who paid for it, and me, John, and Jerry. No chance.
That also might have ruined John Dennis's life based on the
might
stories
have.
I've heard of him.
Yeah, this was peak madness too.
Everybody knew what he was doing.
But I don't know why you do.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What? Why?
Okay, I'm leaving. Bye.
It's very nice about it.
Greatest.
I knew Colleen would have that one right.
I'm leaving.
Love that one.
She hated you, right?
Oh yeah, fuck her.
Yeah.
He was having a good time.
She told you if you were going to hire me for radio.com that you would have had to hire security.
Yes. Well, she wasn't wrong. As it turned
It's
out.
funny the switch in tone where he's like enjoying talking to you.
Yeah, we were just bullshitting, right? I remember what it was about.
Yes. I forget, but you made one wisecrack. It was just nonsense.
I always got along great with Howie. He was on Enough About Me a couple of times.
Right.
Like we promoted the book. Every time I saw him, we had a good time. But she's nuts.
Howie Carr is partnering with Stephen Ambrose Historical Tours for an unforgettable 9 days exploring Civil War battlefields. Howie is joined by historian Dr. Kyle Sinisi and Todd Berry of Moby Dick's Restaurant. He shares his own.
Todd Berry of Moby Dick's Restaurant will be there. One of the great Civil War historians of all time.
The comedian Todd Berry.
I think it is. Moby Dick's Restaurant. Everything with Howie is this probably starts and ends in the market basket somewhere.
But first, Howie speaks with Todd Berry, owner of Moby Dick's
Yep.
Restaurant.
Okay, there you go. Okay, yeah. I mean, he loves having,
Oh, Wellfleet, nice.
Is that where it is?
Yep.
I can't see where to sign up for it.
Well, you have to do it, Justin.
Maybe a lunch at Davio's included.
What is it? 8 days or 9 days?
How long is it?
How far do they go?
9-day tour.
9 days.
I kind of feel like Justin might have to go on that.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
That's your kind of thing, Justin.
Absolutely.
You would love that.
Oh, absolutely.
Good vacation. I don't want any content from you while you're on.
Of course.
Just
You have
enjoy.
to sleep on the bus, though.
Vacation.
Yeah.
He's got to sleep on the bus.
Well, he doesn't mind that. The rattier, the rattier.
Oh yeah,
I like
I
it.
like that. It's fun.
Yeah.
9 days.
It's hell.
Knowing Howie, we'll do prices right. How much is it, Dave? When Justin finds out the cost.
9 days.
That's hotels, food, tours.
4,600.
It's a pretty good guess.
It's never going to be below 3.
I'll say flat. I'll go. They'll do the thing where it's $49.99.
Oh,
What do you think, Mike? You're a Civil War guy.
see, I would have said a couple $1,000, but it sounds like you got. I guess I'll double it.
Was that a war we should have fought, Mike? The Civil War or no?
Depends on what side you're on.
I hear what you're saying. What do you think, Copperdoodle?
I was in the same ballpark, so I'll say 5,200.
5,200. Justin, do we have the price?
No.
Do we have a number we can
Oh,
call?
Dates and prices.
Well, do we have a call? Okay, dates and prices.
2025 dates and prices. It's all wait. Oh, you can do June 14th to the 22nd,
Nice.
2025. Ooh, single, double occupancy, $43.90 per person.
Oh.
Very close.
Yeah.
Average age of the person on that trip. That's Howie at Civil War. That's a
78.
bus tour. That's exactly the number I was going to say. Literally.
But wait a minute.
Oh,
Howie is not. I guarantee you, Howie's not even there.
You think Howie's going to be on the bus for 9 days?
That's fucking ridiculous. Who would ever
Well,
want
call.
to
Do
do
we have
that?
a number? Can we call them?
Yes.
Okay. I'll get my.
I thought that's how that worked. All the radio guys had to be there for the cruise.
He might. Oh, it's a cruise.
Howie will be there at the beginning and be like, "Hey, I'll see you guys at Gettysburg."
I was going to say he might be there for part of it, but I guess if it's
Right.
cruise, that's different.
Who am I speaking to?
Bus is horrific.
Stephen Ambrose Historical Tours. This is Arabella. How can I help you?
Hi. I'm calling about a tour that the Howie Carr Show is promoting for 8 days. In Do you know what I'm speaking of? Live tape.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you want information regarding that tour, he used to have banners on his website where you could find. Can I place you on a quick hold?
Sure, I'll grant you that. As you a Civil War joke, if you will.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So she's just going to read his website?
I guess. I just want to know if Howie's going to be on it.
I couldn't find it on the website, so I went to Grant.
What a weird job she has, huh?
What? She's just a.
I know, but she works at Stephen Ambrose. You know who that is? Very famous writer. He wrote.
Hi, thank you
Hi.
so much for holding.
Sure.
Okay, sorry. So, you used to be able to access our private tour page from his website.
Yeah.
But it looks like that it's no longer on.
Yeah, I was
there,
looking for
though.
my parents,
So-
and I wasn't able to find it.
Yeah, but I can send you a link to the private tour page if you'd like.
Sure.
Okay. Do you have an email that you would?
Yes, Justin, Justin, period,
Okay.
Trudell, Truddell, at
DELL.
Truddell, yes. At barstoolsports.com.
Okay. Do you work for Barstool Sports?
Yes.
Cool. I like that Instagram. Okay, so I can go ahead and send you that information for that tour page. It's a private link. It's one of our hallowed ground tours that we generally run, but this one's with Howie Carr. He'll be joining the tour, and guess we'll be touring together. So
Great.
I'll send that to that email. It'll be coming from customer service at StephenAmbrosetours.com.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Bye bye.
Told you.
She's a fan.
Oh.
Told me what?
I said he'd be there.
She didn't say that.
She
She'd
said
be
she did.
joining
Joining
the tour. Joining the tour.
Oh, yes. The wording was
He
very
waves
careful.
at the bus as it leaves.
You think Howie is going to be? Where's the bus go? Where's it going from? Where's it going to?
I'm just like picturing Justin on this bus.
No, he's going. Where is it?
I didn't get here, was it?
He just dropped something off. Where is it? Where is it starting? Where is it ending? I almost jumped in. I said the irony of Justin having a period in his email. I just think he hates the most. But I decided to stay. I want to see. It's a hallowed ground.
What's that?
So. She knows.
It's the Hallowed Ground Tour. Perfect.
Yeah, but well, I know that. But I'm saying, where does it? So all right. So
After your flight to
all right.
Washington.
So Joe and Jane were fucking Massachusetts.
There's a flight involved, too.
That's what I mean. So you got to.
Planes, trains, and automobiles in this thing.
So it doesn't. I see. I'm picturing like Justin on the bus in like Watertown, just going to the hallowed ground. So you got to fly down there.
Yes, after your flight to Washington.
I might, if we can get this sponsored. Sorry, Justin. I might have Justin, the special contest winner, go on this tour together.
Wow.
Yeah. Are you in for that, Justin?
Absolutely.
You're fine with that.
Absolutely.
Even boy, he's too old now, and he'll be dead by then. Anyway.
No.
But the Justin and Bubba tour.
That would be
on
great. He would love this.
It's amazing. The guy does nothing for 2 weeks, and expects me to send him and his grandfather
For the show.
for the show. But he wouldn't even do any content for it.
Well, no, we don't get family involved. It's Bubba.
Yeah.
You will gather.
Justin would be a real John Candy to everyone else's Steve Martin on this.
Yeah, it's true. Huge briefcase, huge suitcase. Go ahead. All right, let's hear it.
You will gather at the tour hotel with the rest of your group for a welcome reception and dinner with introductions all around. That's day one. Day two is bull run / man ass.
Man ass. Yep. Mhm.
Isn't that Manassas?
Yep.
Yep.
Close.
Bull Run
It's
and
gotta be.
Man
I'm
ass
gonna
on
say
day
Manassas.
one.
Manassas.
I think it's Manassas.
Man ass.
It's
Say man ass on this trip or what?
It is probably how it's spelled, but
Also, yeah.
I mean,
Your morning
I
begins.
guess.
Your morning begins with a visit to the battlefield where federal leaders believed that greater resources and manpower would prevail, but instead the better-led Confederates.
I just picture
won.
Lincoln getting the news. We've lost man ass. Oh, my God.
Won a decisive.
he might have
sad
been
about
bothered
that,
by
yeah.
that. Yeah.
He had a roommate. He had sleepovers. That's all he had. Yeah, go ahead.
With the initial innocence and illusion over for both sides, the U.S. Army repeated from Bull Run to Washington without pursuit. After a year of fighting near Richmond, the Army of the Potomac and the Army of Northern Virginia returned to the same area.
Potomac. Potomac, you retard.
How do they pronounce it?
Potomac.
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 Have you ever heard of the Potomac?
Absolutely not.
You don't know anything about the Civil War?
I know stuff about the Civil War.
Do you know who fought?
Yes, it was the Confederacy and the Union.
Okay. About?
States' rights.
There you
people
go.
say.
There you go, Justin. There you go. Nothing gets past him. Nothing gets past him. Go
I,
ahead.
I, thought I thought of a good companion for Justin on this trip.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Another history buff, Jack Coleman.
That's true. That wouldn't be bad.
He wouldn't sully himself on a bus.
That's a good point.
Returned to the same area to fight the Second Battle of Bull Run, Manassas. Is that it?
Manassas.
Manassas.
Where the result was an even more
Battle of what is it? Potomac? What is it?
Potomac.
What do you call it?
Potomac.
What do you call it?
Potomac.
Potomac, a Manassas. Yes.
Harper's Ferry. Day 3 is in.
I mean, ultimately, this is a Mike and Justice trip.
Yeah.
No. I don't know why we're bullshitting
Certainly
each other
isn't.
here.
Yes, it is.
This is one I'll say no to.
I don't know why we're
A literal
bullshitting each other here.
sightseeing mission.
Mike sitting there with Howie Carr on the bus.
A rare one I'll pass on.
Day 3 is Harper's
Could be a
Ferry,
mixed spot.
Sharpsburg, and Antietam.
You can't pass this up, Mike.
Yeah, I can. I'm picturing myself doing it right now, and I'm like that.
Nestled in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains at the
Beautiful. I've been there.
the confluence of the Shenandoah and Potomac. That's Potomac.
Yep.
Right?
Shenandoah, yep.
If you didn't correct him originally, there would have been not one word said correctly in that sentence.
Even River, I think you got wrong.
Harper's Ferry is one of the loveliest places in the eastern U.S. This was the scene of John Brown's raid in October 1859.
Okay.
A desperate act that hastened the outbreak of war. After Brown was hanged for treason there, sentiment hardened in the North where he
Would
was.
Steve bring his stars and bars to this, do you think, to create some controversy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you'd have to, right?
That does seem like a good Steve spot. I don't know if he could.
With
take
Howie
9
there,
days
that might
off
seem
or
might be a
anyone.
little tough with Howie and Kathy there. That might be
He's just a fan going.
It's true.
Day 4 is Gettysburg. Days 1 and 2 of the battle. Day 5 is Gettysburg. Day 3.
Gettysburg.
Just one of them.
The Battle of That
Day
poor other
s-
Gettysburg guy was never think of him. Go ahead.
Day 6 is Fredericksburg, Chancellorsville, Spotsylvania in Richmond.
Spotsylvania. What is that? Spotsylvania.
Spotsylvania.
Vania, right? Okay. I'll tell you what, down there, middle of June, brisk. 52 degrees.
Nice.
Day 7, Richmond, Petersburg.
That's the day Mike runs out of his almonds. He's going to be very grumpy. Mike, you know the good thing if you go on this trip? There will be people in that bus who know every episode of Quincy. I can promise you that.
That's true. That's true.
Go ahead.
I'd take the Warthog in my stead. He would enjoy this.
Oh, that's true. He's a famous film war guy as well.
Yes, absolutely.
I might just be a Minifan. We might just take over one of these buses. I say as the older I get, that sounds like a lovely trip.
Sure.
Like I would be very interested in that.
I don't think you would want to go with Minifan.
Not
No,
the
no.
bus,
Go,
though.
Justin.
I'd be interested in that for like a day and a half. Like scoot around and look at stuff. 9 days.
9 days is a lot. That's
I think that's longer than the war
that's
itself.
That's
isn't
a
it?
long trip.
9 days. What day are we on now?
We're on day 7. That's Richmond, Petersburg.
What are we doing for like? What's the food? Do you think? Is it of the time?
Tour includes
Wise
3 and
potato
4,
chips
3 and 4 star hotel accommodations.
Yeah,
Hotels.
I heard 3-star hotel from Mutt before. That was a trip around the world,
Anywhere
right?
in the world.
Yeah, Comfort Inn.
Touring by private first class air conditioned motor coach.
Nice.
Breakfast daily, some lunches, most dinners.
Jesus Christ. Starve you guys.
Some lunches, most dinners.
Some lunches.
So 5 dinners.
Hey guys, only having breakfast today.
You're paying $5 grand, not going to bag you a lunch every day? You're a turkey
paying-
sandwich?
You need to have at least 2 people, and so it's like 10 grand.
You can't go alone.
So it's double occupancy is 4,400 per
Double
person.
occupancy like on the bus or on the...
I think this is like for a hotel room, and then if you want to add another person, a single supplement is $1,000.
So it's actually $9,000.
$9,000.
Yes,
What a
for
scam
2
this
people.
That's great.
But I'm sure Barstool will cover me and Mike.
Or whoever.
Mike won't have to pay. What,
That's true, he's blind.
Or
yeah,
whoever.
you won't have to pay.
Yeah. By like the 6th day, Mike, you'll be so numb emotionally, you won't even know what's
Yes.
going on.
It also
That's true. That is
You
true.
can die at Gettysburg, Mike, like so many people did.
This is the one time. What I always do is say, yeah, sure. And then it actually happened. And I'm like, why did I do this?
Remember, Mike, it's
And
only
this is the
January
one
3rd.
time
It's only January
I'm
3rd.
saying no. I won't do it.
You guys can do some wacky photo shoots.
At least acknowledge you recognize a comedy of it.
Of course I do,
Okay,
yes.
there you go. There you go. How many subscribers does blindmike.net have to have for you to go on this trip?
5,000.
What are we at now?
1,100.
Okay, we'll get there. We'll make it happen. Blindmike.net, go subscribe right now.
Weren't you doing something for 1,000?
We did the Richard Ojeda drinking game.
Well, there you go.
It's a lot of fun.
So that's 10 grand basically for the trip. What's included in that 4,900? Flight?
Yes. Tour includes professional historian traveling with you throughout the tour, lecturing and answering questions, tour manager to handle guest needs and on-the-ground logistics, educational road book of maps and historical information, 3- and 4-star hotel accommodations, hotel taxes and service charges, touring by private first-class air-conditioned motor coach, breakfast daily, some lunches, most dinners, which is probably just the breakfast is probably just at the hotel.
Yeah.
Entrance fees to Harper's Ferry, Shriver House,
Oh, the flight itself, though.
end of airport transfers to Richmond and Dulles Airport.
Yeah, but that's transportation to the airport. I'm saying the flight's not even included.
Flights are not included in the cost of this tour. It says right there.
Oh my god.
That's a $6,000 hit.
Howie's not there.
Mike, we can drive down.
Howie will be there like Whitney Houston is now on those tours she does. What are that? Like the hologram. Howie will pop up at the beginning. He'd be like Luke Skywalker, Return of the Jedi, Justin.
Hello, soldiers.
Right, exactly. I mean, Howie may be there at the beginning and at the end. I could see that. Maybe Howie's be on the bus for 9 days.
That would be remarkable.
That sounds awful anyway.
It's awful.
Yeah. 9
I
days?
took a bus from Montana to New Haven. Was the worst.
The same bus the whole
experience.
time?
Oh my
So the Howie Carr one
God.
Fucking
is
horrific.
I just got the email.
Jesus.
The
Oh.
Howie Carr one is October 18th to the 26th.
Actually is.
Ooh, it's a little bit more expensive.
That's
though.
nice, Mike. How
So
much is it?
the non-Howie Carr version was like 44
Yeah.
per person. This one's 64 per person.
Jesus.
So you're paying an extra
Right.
$4
What
grand.
does it include?
You get an extra $4 grand.
I will say it's a lovely time, the fall, to go down there, and like that'd be actually a nice time to go.
Sure.
This tour includes exclusive access to your
Okay,
tour's
yes, Mike.
VIP host,
No.
Howie Carr.
Just about the weather.
what does it include? What?
Everything that the previous one
What's it say about
included.
Howie? Go ahead. Say it again.
Exclusive access to your tour's VIP host, Howie Carr.
Again, that is a very, very
That
loaded
is.
statement.
I think
what
it might be.
are-
Oh, there's an hour where you can ask Howie questions on the
Right.
phone on FaceTime.
I wouldn't be surprised.
On the phone.
Nobody's signing up for that,
What's
right?
the money behind this? Like, what's the? He has to sell a certain amount before he makes a dime. I guarantee you.
Oh, for sure.
No, I think so. It's their normal tour. He probably gets people sign up. He gets $4 grand. Because it's
He's
four-
not getting $4 grand to sign up for that. No
I
way. No, $4 grand per person?
Well,
Per
you
group.
need to get 2.
No,
for
he's
two.
not, he's not
It's
getting that.
$2,000 more than the normal.
Yeah, but he's not getting every dollar of the difference.
What's the
no
date on
chance.
that one?
He's probably getting,
What's the date? Grace is doing one October 12th through 21st, Rome and the Amalfi Coast. She
You guys have to hit both those? Jesus, you're gonna be. You guys are
$6 grand per
Mike,
person.
you see, if you can go home, you go homeland.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, you would do that.
No.
Italy?
No?
Come on, Mike.
Italy with Justin? You guys could drive there. It'll be fine.
Fun.
I have a hard time in Boston.
But I always help you out.
That's
I help,
true.
I help you move.
You
up.
are a good sidekick.
Exactly.
We should do something like this. What could we do? I don't know. I guess we have to do a KMS show tour. It's a long tour, though.
Yeah, it's a lot of driving.
Colorado and Mississippi and
Yeah.
Madawaska.
If they pay enough, they can talk to you on the phone.
That's true. Yeah, but you guys, I would be on there. But Hello, Minna fans.
I see they're loaded up, huh, Dave?
Oh, sorry, we're taking calls, aren't we? I forgot about that.